Welcome to a world of might and magic, where the only limit is your imagination. Come along with us and find out what happens when you just roll with it.
I don't have it, so I will explain.
Yeah, go for it.
So I think last session is when we started our plan. Uh, that was planned another previous session when I was going to give a certain prisoner a bucket of water so he could escape, and he just bailed through the fucking wall. There's a riot happening right now because that was another part of it. Boom, and I believe it was Celis went to gather our equipment back. Krell and Spoon went to kill the dog of the warden, and I went to distract the warden. Everyone made their plans work except for me.
I mean, you did distract him to a certain degree.
You just didn't
That is
plan out
true.
enough shit talking. But yeah, you gained your inspiration.
At least you didn't die in the process.
Well,
That-
he was knocked
that's a-
unconscious in the process.
That is true, but he was knocked unconscious because of me.
Oh yeah, that
is a-
reminds me.
What's up?
I found a hilarious meme for that.
That was truly the actual worst thing that could have happened. You cannot write it better than that.
Oh yeah, also in mid-fight, Krell became possessed, and now every guard is either fish or unconscious.
Yep. That is a fucking banger quote. That's one for the books.
I'm going to make a tattoo of that quote.
You got a heights thing now, do you? That's one for the fucking books, isn't it? I need that.
If I ever may make an RPG like I want to in my life, I'm going to make that as a quest. At the end, everyone's going to be either fish or unconscious.
Alright, let's see this meme. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Oh, man.
I've got another one for the end of this session. It's like 2 away from that in my folder here.
Alrighty.
But, there's some really weak ass boss fight music. Why the hell did I put this in here? Oh, yeah, because it picks up in about 15 seconds.
Oh, yeah?
But,
thought
yeah,
it
Spoon's turn.
Spoon's turn. Right. I think this is the last turn I'm gonna get before this guy goes full, like, fucking resistant to magic damage on me, so it is time to go sicko mode. Let's start with some attacks.
It would probably really help if I had his character sheet up.
I would assume a 21 hits. How many superiority die do I have?
Yes, a 21 hits.
I've
Just
got
barely.
2 left. Alright, I'm gonna spend a superiority die to make a trip attack, so he needs to make a
Strength save.
DC 16. Yep.
Uh,
Oh, wait.
No,
Oh.
I still had disadvantage ticked.
Oh, alright.
For when
So,
he was
okay,
affected
so-
by fear.
alright,
So that is a 20.
A 20 sure does make it, but he does take an extra d8 of damage. Oh. Roll it, please. There we go.
You still got roll damage for the actual attack.
Oh, yeah, of course I do. I do that. It takes 16 damage. And let's make another attack. I assume a 14 doesn't hit.
That is a miss.
Yep. Now we got one more. That's
14
another
still a
14.
miss.
Alrighty. Sick.
Alright.
Damn it.
A very possessed Krell. I have the wrong character sheet open. I have the regular character sheet for Krell open.
Well, that's not right.
I'm just in the habit of doing it, because,
A lot of things are shifting
start
up.
the turn with a Constitution saving throw. Well then. Nothing like rolling a Constitution save against yourself.
And getting a nat 20.
Yeah. Alright, so the giant form that was Krell is rapidly replaced by the actual Krell. Yep. The transformation lasts only as long as she can maintain Constitution saving throws against the alternate form.
Oh, so failing is what we wanted there.
Yeah.
Ah.
If the alternate form wins the contest, it stays.
Shameful.
And I have no idea what hers was. I think it was like a 6 point something or other.
Won't bring any problems later on.
I'm sure there won't be any negative consequences to this.
Speaking of new powers, I did yet still to work on that cipher you gave me.
Probably get on that.
Yep, you should have checked if you should give a cipher to your most procrastinating player.
Well, you can either figure it out manually or progress as you've been instructed. But Krell collapsing to the ground from being twice her height for a few seconds there. And just rapidly changing gender, species, size.
That whole process has to be painful.
Probably. She regains her consciousness, and the spear she was using clatters to her feet. Still a very material object. She'll look around, taking it a moment to reassess what's going on.
The fight is still very much going on, and a guy's a fish.
Well, she's conscious of what happens, but she's strategizing.
We love this game because it's dumb.
You can do so much dumb shit that makes absolutely no scientific sense, but fuck you, magic.
Who needs science when you've got magic?
Magic, it doesn't need to make sense.
Hell, even science doesn't need to make sense.
Alright, let me make sure I have this spell description.
I once saw a quote that the hardest job for a fantasy writer is that fantasy needs to be realistic.
That's
it doesn't.
bullshit. It's called fantasy.
No. The problem is that life is unrealistic.
I see.
Like, it has to make sense. Contrary to life.
Krell is going
Right.
to turn
Okay.
to Paige. Protect your ears!
With my hands around my ears.
Krell is now going to cast Shatter directly on Paige.
Ooh.
Great.
You can't hear, so you don't take damage. But one of the parts of the spell description is a creature made of inorganic material such as stone, crystal, or metal has disadvantage on this saving throw. A non-magical object that isn't being worn or carried also takes the damage if it's in the spell's area.
And
Oh,
What is
shit.
Paige no longer wearing?
Oh, fuck! And he's got all of his
yeah.
stuff! He's got his component pouch, his spell book.
So yeah, all the stone within like a 10-foot radius around Paige, a good chunk of that wall right there is just turned to rubble, and Paige's collar shatters into millions of pieces.
Oh, holy shit! You're in the fight now, buddy.
I make an evil grin.
Celeste is
Oh.
up, but I don't think she's making any distance here. What's her movement speed? I think it's only.
Oh, this guy is moments away from fucking raging and kicking my ass.
She's got 40 feet movement.
If he has, does he? Oh, how many? Did he only rage once? Because he's gotta have at least 2 left then.
Ooh, Celeste can make it all the way in.
Well, hell yeah! I'm not alone in this fight anymore.
And she's still raging.
So he's gonna take that good max damage. Well,
That is a miss.
all shame.
Gets one more. Also a miss. The 2 on the die.
God, we have such high bonuses, but we can't fucking hit this guy.
And
I'm gonna-
Paige.
Talon's got a +10. She's got a +9 to her fist. We just cannot hit this fucking dude.
None of these guards are dead, right?
3 of them are dead. The one at the top is a fish.
Okay, so
That's
this
still
one is
so funny.
dead. This one is dead, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to walk to this guard. I'm going to open his wrist, take his blood, just thread a circle around me.
Dude got
And then
nearly
we-
cut in half. I don't think slitting his wrist is doing a whole lot, but do you?
I think there's plenty of blood for you to work with already.
And I cast Summon Greater Demon.
Oh. Well, that's concentration too. Damn.
Oh no.
Alright, so you want to follow words, submitting a demon from the cast of the abyss. Choose the demon's type, which must be a challenge rating 5 or lower, such as a shadow demon or Bargura. Appears in unoccupied spaces in range and disappears and it drops to 0 when spell ends. Roll initiative for the demon, which has its own turns.
Yeah, I
Oh, yeah.
had a list of the demons I could summon.
At the
and
end of
I-
each of the demon's turns, it makes a charisma saving throw. It has disadvantage if you say its true name. On a failed save, the demon continues to obey you. On a successful save, your control of the demon ends for the rest of the duration. And the demon spends its turn pursuing and attack the nearest non-demons to the best of its abilities. If you stop concentrating on the spell before it reaches its full duration, an uncontrolled demon doesn't disappear for 1d6 rounds but still has hit points.
Oh boy. Potential to be very good or very bad.
As part of casting the spell, you can form a circle on the ground with the blade used as the material component. The circle is large enough to encompass your space. While the spell lasts, the demon can't cross the circle or harm it, and it can't target anyone within it. Using the material component in this manner consumes it when the spell ends.
Yep, and the demon I want to summon is what's the name? Tanaruk.
This is gonna take a minute, because I gotta figure out how the fuck to spell that.
I can go
Oh,
look
wait,
up 5
I think you
visuals.
posted it in
Oh, yeah,
Discord
you
at
did.
some point.
Here we go.
Oh, yeah, that works also.
And that's the reason I made the circle.
Oh boy. It said. Oh, well, it said it spends its turn pursuing non-demons, not necessarily non-hostiles.
Alright, gonna need that character sheet now.
That is the game we play.
That's what I needed. Alright. So Paige has
Okay.
succeeded in summoning a greater demon.
Hooray!
Then.
Straight from the bowels of hell, it rips its way up through the enchanted circle you've drawn on the ground. Just clawing its way up through brimstone and all manner of unpleasantries.
Holy shit.
I even speak a curse word.
Yeah. She's using the black speech over here to summon some demons. But demon
Scary.
gets to roll initiative.
Wow.
Nice.
You somehow roll higher than any of us. That's insane.
Celeste is the only one currently faster.
Unfucking real.
But only by 0.03.
We managed to do pretty well in combat, but we can't roll good initiative to save our fucking lives.
I mean, at least you rolled higher than a 10.
That is true.
But I believe that is Paige's whole turn.
Yep, I just look at the demon since it's a free action to talk and say, "You seen that guy over there? Yeah, kill him."
Oh boy.
Oh,
I'm in danger.
oh yeah.
But hey, at least he has to swing on me.
Yeah, he has to swing on you, but he also unleashes his full fury once more.
Well, if we're being technical, he doesn't have to swing on me. He just has disadvantage on the attack if it's not me. So, you know, he could choose not to hit me.
Why would he go and do that?
Put that in again, just so we're clear. Oh no, I'm gonna start making concentration checks.
Alright, so, he is going to recklessly attack now.
Great.
So he's going to get, advantage on all melee attacks using strength this turn. But, impose advantage against himself until his next turn.
Wait, I thought reckless attack was advantage on one attack.
Starting at second level, you can throw aside all concern for defense to attack with fierce desperation. When you make your first attack this turn, you can decide to attack recklessly. Doing so gives you advantage on melee weapon attack rolls using strength during this turn.
Okay.
You just have to activate it as part of your first attack, which
Gotcha.
is about
That
to
makes
throw
sense.
with that big ass maul of his.
Well, yep, 24
will
hits.
most definitely hit an unarmored spoon
It sure will.
for 10 points damage.
Okay, not terrible. Bring me down to 58.
Extra attack. 26 is gonna hit as well
Sure does.
for 12.
Well, alright. No, still not terrible. 46.
That is going to be his turn.
Yeah.
I don't think Cal's getting into the battle. Oh no, he can get right up to it.
Hell yeah.
Don't have these
We're
character
all,
sheet up.
just, we're all just fucking ganging up on this dude.
I don't have half these character sheets open for like no reason.
Tragically, he's not afraid anymore, so he still gets to rage. But I do have a superiority die left, so I could still... I think, do I still have my other channel divinity as well? I think I do, because I only used one. Yeah, I think I still have my... I need to write that down. Right here. Perfect, there's one perfect space open.
Alright.
There we go. Oh wait, I used one.
He is going to bring down that two-handed sword. 14 is not going to hit.
Wow.
With a plus 11. 29 is going to hit.
Surely.
And he is going to Wrathful Smite. So
This
he's
guy-
doing 9 slashing and 6 psychic.
This
Return
random
15.
dude gets the kill. I'm gonna be upset.
Nope, not quite.
Alright, cool.
Does this boss have a second phase?
I would be pressed if he did.
No, we're not far enough into the bosses to have second phases yet. The next one, maybe.
Oh no.
Let's see.
Yeah, you fought 3 guys from the same branch, so there's still a guy above this guy. Hell, Ryan was the guy above this guy, and there's someone above him. Yeah, that's both of his attacks. And Spoon.
Alright, sick. Let's make some attack rolls. I'm gonna use my other channel divinity, Guided Strike, to get a plus 10 to that. So a 25.
Normally you'd call that out before rolling the die, because I believe you have to do it before
It
you see
said-
the result.
Guided Strike says you may make this choice after you see the roll, but before the DM says whether the attack hits or misses.
Alright, fair enough. Although the hit and miss thing is kind of metagaming at this point, but yeah, that now hits.
Great. So he's gonna take 12 points of damage, and I'm gonna use my last superiority die to, oh yeah, he gets to make that, wisdom save for compelled duel, by the way. And, try and make another trip attack. Yeah, he succeeds.
That was supposed to be a regular roll. That was only a 9.
Oh, okay. He does not. So he's still locked in duel with me. And he gets to make another strength save. DC 16. Come on, baby.
Fails to
Oh, and he
save.
falls over! So my next 2 attacks are with advantage. Hell yes. Let's go with Talon.
You gonna roll that damage for your tripping attack?
Oh, right, of course. How could I keep forgetting. 2. So he
Okay.
takes 14 points of damage.
Now,
Does a 28 hit?
The 28 does not matter unless you're going for overkill. Because
Oh,
the
cool.
1 additional damage from your tripping attack killed him. Now you want to do this.
Oh yeah. I imagine it's such like a false, like fucking like comical death, where he just got done swinging at me, and I just wildly like flash out with Talon at his legs, and he just falls over, and his like fucking face bursts open with blood on the floor, and he's just done.
That'll do her.
Whew.
Now we can discuss the fact that Paige just summoned a demon.
Oh no!
Must I remind you that there's still a lot of guards in this prison?
So, yeah, the demon's gonna be here for at least an hour. And if Paige loses concentration once,
This thing gets to turn on him and us.
well, as long as Paige remains in his blood circle, he's fine. But, with our boy, Henry Freeman now being dead, we've all learned to level up.
Hell yeah.
Oh, nice.
Very cool. What am I? I'm a 3rd level paladin now. So I could take another level there.
Krell has taken a further level in Bard.
But that extra superiority die would be great.
5 more health.
No, right. Gotta go in here.
The average again.
I will also roll, because I'm not a coward.
Hey,
And that is one ability I've been waiting to get, Counter Charm.
I will take a new fighter level. 7 hit points, which is 1 more than the average. Let's go.
what to again at 9th level? Absolutely. Oh, again a 5th level spell.
Krell can now
Sick.
give her companions advantage on saving throws against Fear and Charm. And she also gets the Mantle of Whisperers.
Ooh, I learned 2 more maneuvers. Let me go ahead and
At 6th level, she gains the ability to adopt a humanoid's persona. When a humanoid dies within 30 feet of her, she can magically capture its shadow using her reaction. She retains this shadow until she uses it or finishes a long rest. I can use the shadow as an action. Whenever I do, it vanishes, magically transforming into a disguise that appears on her, making her appear as the dead person but healthy and alive. Lasts for 1 hour if she ends it as a bonus action. While she's in the disguise, she gains access to all information that humanoid would have shared freely with a casual acquaintance, such as general details on its background and personal life, but doesn't include secrets. The information is enough that you can pass yourself off as the person by drawing on its memories. And then you can see through it with a wisdom check, tested by my deception, and I get a +5 bonus to that. And once I capture a shadow, I can't use it again until I finish a short or long rest.
So my question is, does anyone know a good spell for 5th level? Because I don't have the faintest idea.
Then, my friend, that is what 5e tools is for. You can go and look at all of them.
Yep, I have all of them here.
Oh, well. Good luck with that. You'll figure it out.
I can pick one to summon a devil instead of a demon,
Oh, great.
but that's overkill.
That's only marginally more terrifying.
I
Oh, I
think
get-
demons are more terrifying than devils.
I get 2 more maneuvers, another superiority die, and know your enemy, which is so like a whatever ability. But I do like having 2 more maneuvers.
Krell's gonna pick up another 3rd level spell.
Interesting. This is effectively the same thing as Compelled Duel, but a little bit worse.
There's a spell that's literally just a big hand.
Yeah, Big
Yeah,
B's
Big
hand.
B's hand.
I can slap people with it.
I'll do
Okay.
one better. I can always just use Arms of Hadar and just bitch slap people with tentacles as a 1st level spell.
Basic footwork and what is this one? Oh, that doesn't matter. Commanding cruise. No, I don't need things that I'm good at those. I don't need any maneuvers for that.
Could pick Dance Macabre and summon 5 undead at once.
You can do that.
10 HP, no. Tactical assessment. I don't. This shit sucks. What was the other one? Do I have a coin? I do have a coin. Alright.
You're literally coin flipping what you're getting.
Yeah, I'm stuck between 2 things, so. Alright, lunging attack it is.
You can always get the ever useful Wall of Force.
What does the wall
Lunging
force do?
Evasive footwork and lunging attack.
It conjures forth an invisible wall that appears in any orientation you choose. It can be free floating or resting on a solid surface. Or in a hemispherical dome or sphere with a radius of 10 feet, or you can shape a flat surface made up of 10 by 10 foot panels. In any form, the wall is a quarter-inch thick and lasts for the duration. If the wall cuts through a creature's space when it appears, they're pushed to one side. Nothing can physically pass through the wall. It is immune to all damage. Cannot be dispelled by dispel magic. A disintegrate spell, however, destroys the wall instantly. The wall extends into the ethereal plane, blocking ethereal travel through the wall. So you basically make a force field that nothing can go through, even a ghost, unless someone casts disintegrate on it.
Okay, sounds good.
Always a good defensive spell for the wizard. You can just throw a 10-foot bubble around yourself and cast area effect magic like fireball.
Oh, that's a great idea. Well, of course it is then. Yeah, two spells, I forgot about that.
Actually, you know what? I have a better idea. I will not take level in fighter, but I will take a 4th level in paladin.
Ooh.
Martial versatility. Nah, I'm good. I'm chilling with that AC bonus I get. I like that.
Does Gears have a saving against it?
Do what?
My abilities.
The spell Gears, does it have a save against it? It doesn't say here. Like, it says it has to make a wisdom saving throw or become charmed, but it doesn't say that the spell itself has a save.
Give me a sec to look at the wording. Must succeed on wisdom saving throw or become charmed. Alright, so what exactly are you asking?
If the Gears spell in itself has a save.
Yeah, they get a one-time only wisdom saving throw. Or they become charmed by you. If they pass it, nothing happens. If they fail it, they have to do whatever you commanded them to do. And if they fail to do whatever you told it to do, they take 5d10 psychic damage. So that's automatic damage if it does anything but what you said. But only once per day. But up to 50 psychic damage just for not doing exactly what you said would kill most underlings.
Sounds good.
Definitely a page-style torture spell.
Yep.
Cool.
I think
That's my shit done.
Yep, I'm going to get Gears as well. So it's
Alright.
Gears and more Force menu spells.
A little
Much
defense and a little offense.
Took a +1 to charisma and a +1 to intelligence.
And the
And I
spell
gra- I
description
would-
doesn't even tell them that they're under the effect of a charming spell. So, you just give them a command, and if they just choose not to follow it, they take damage.
And the only exception is if he hurts himself. Like I can make someone kill someone they love and
Yeah.
still.
The only thing you can't do is basically to make him cause damage to himself. But,
Oh, that's really evil. Page through will definitely have this spell.
definitely. But, as the battle with the warden comes to an end, the rabble within the courtyard of the riot is still going on, and, the warden's still got that key hanging around his neck that we need to get the fuck out of here.
Yep, snatching that bitch, that's mine. I'm also ruffling through his pockets for anything else. He's got cool magic swag on him.
Yeah, before
Well, he has his weapons that he was using against you, which are both
Right.
magical.
What were it? It was like he had like a billy club and
Yes, he had a +2 mace and a +2 maul.
ooh. We've got some cool shit here.
Before
+2 all.
Yeah, they do 1d6 plus strength bludgeoning, and 2d6 plus strength bludgeoning, +2 on attack and damage rolls for both.
Well, I'm kind of cemented into my position as the guy with 2 weapons. So I think, unless anyone else wants it, I think I would pick up that mace.
Hey, it's yours. But before I leave my circle, I'm going to send the demon to the courtyard and tell him to kill every single guard he meets.
Oh no!
So you're, how big is this demon actually? Where's his character sheet?
+2 mace.
Oh, he's only a medium boy. He's an
Like
orc.
my height.
Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna make his way into the courtyard and start
My inventory.
raising all types of hell.
Oh, okay, we don't need to worry about him anymore.
This boy comes with a great sword, just make 2 attacks every round. If he gets hit by an attack, he gets to make a melee attack immediately against whoever attacked him with advantage.
Yep.
He's gonna do work.
As a bonus action, he can move up to his speed towards a hostile creature it can see. Has advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects.
That's a good boy.
+5.
Against a bunch of people with spears that are doing chip damage, he's gonna last a hot minute.
1d6 plus strength +2, so it gets a big old +7 to damage.
Yeah, and even if I lose control
It's
if I lose control for him, he's in the middle of courtyard, so fuck it. I don't have to worry
He's just
about it.
gonna start attacking everything that isn't a demon. Which includes the people we made promises to.
I don't know how.
I think they would be smart enough to get the fuck out when they see a demon.
Yeah, I think they seem like an intelligent crowd, the people we made friends with. I'm sure they'll figure it out. So if we can just understand what we've done to this prison in the last about 30 seconds, more or less, is we've killed its warden and we've summoned a demon and let it loose on the grounds of the prison.
Plus, release some of the most dangerous criminals there are.
And we've let loose some really fucking dangerous people.
Well,
Oh,
some
boy.
people are here for simple things like heresy.
Yeah, like heresy.
There's just
Well.
one thing I want to look into really quickly. Oh, nice.
I've used up all of my resources aside from my divine sense.
I still think Paige is on here unfairly.
Well, you were actually guilty of a crime. Krell was completely innocent.
I don't know what.
She was just there.
She just happened to be there. Granted, she did stab one guy and bite his neck, but that was after she was threatened.
And also, the people wanted her for killing Tiny, so...
Fair. But that was in a completely organized and legal fashion.
Well, not legal exactly.
Well, the fashion in which we killed her was, it was very illegal. She shouldn't have died. That was her mistake.
Alright, so how are we progressing from here? There's still a fair bit of equipment left in that room if we want to go nitpicking through that.
Yeah, probably finally take the time to put on my armor.
That is
I'm
not a
going-
bad idea.
So my AC isn't, what, 14?
Yeah, I'm going to go call our allies.
Truly, I've got so many things. Ah. That feels much, much safer. Regroup in the storage area. Put on my armor. I've used everything. I'm out of everything. This is a tragedy.
Krell only burned a couple of spell slots.
But I do have 6 superiority dice now. Oh, wait, no, I didn't take level in fighter, that's right.
Do I have
Paladin
a
level.
healing potion?
I think I do actually.
No, I have 1, 2 of them. I'm going to drink one.
I do not have.
You're already at full health. Why do you need to drink a potion?
Oh yeah, we leveled up. We get our health back.
For that.
You are still beat to shit, but you're healthy.
But hey, at least you're not dying.
Forgot that when we level up, we recover our health.
Yeah.
No time to rest. We gotta keep moving.
And Krell's gonna get changed into her armor and reattach her
But we do it.
many weapons. Now that she's got her beloved trio of daggers back.
And I've got my two special boys and my lance, or not my lance, my javelin.
Oh yeah, thanks for reminding me. I have to add that spear to my inventory.
Oh wait, attunement takes an hour, doesn't it?
Yep.
Then never mind. I don't have my javelin.
Well, you have the javelin. It's just
I could stab people with it, but I can't
Yeah.
throw it and make a lightning bolt. Which is the primary use I was getting out of it.
was it a glaive? I don't remember which I built this off of.
Tragedy.
Question. When we level up, we also recover our spell slots, right?
Spell slots are only recovered via rest. Yeah, it wasn't a glaive.
Fuck.
I specifically
Well-
described it as having a rounded head.
But I gained a new 4th level one, so that's something.
I always forget to click the pop into its own window thing.
It is going to be a bit tough going into any possible future combats in this session with no divine smites or superiority die, but that's on me. I spent all my shit fighting that dude.
If
Oh,
it how can I say? If it calms you, Page still has all of his spell slots except for one.
To a certain degree it does.
Alright, so
I mean, it's not like
Yeah,
I'm not going to be doing fucking good damage, I just can't be doing better damage.
I came to the courtyard to get Varric and Yorick to gather their stuff before we get the fuck out of here.
Good idea. Get those friends we made that we promised we'd help get out of here. That's a pretty important one.
now Krell's got a big old glaive that she can use her +3 charisma modifier for instead of her -1 strength modifier.
Oh. Well.
That is her Hexblade's weapon.
Very fun.
Her from her Hex Warrior ability. She makes it her Hex weapon and can use. When you attack with the weapon, you use your Charisma modifier instead of Strength or Dexterity for the attack and damage rolls. I think she can still do more damage with daggers, though.
Yeah? Is that true?
I mean, she throws 3 daggers in a row, so
Yeah, it's 3 daggers or 2 stabs with the glaive. So let's see, it's
Well,
1d4
what's
plus
the glaive's
4
damage?
The glaive is 1d10 plus 3 plus 3. So 1d10 plus 6.
That's not terrible.
Whereas each dagger is 1d4 plus 1 plus 1. Or no, 1d4 plus 3 plus 1. So 1d4 plus 4. But she just gets more attacks with the daggers.
Ah. So that's where it all catches up.
Yeah. It's all about action economy.
It's all about action economy.
And none of that really matters if she throws psychic blades into Interfurian Small.
But there's something incredible about a goblin swinging around a glaive.
Yeah. But it is a goblin-sized glaive, so...
Ah. That is fair.
There's a
That
chance
is the ultimate question of D&D. Do you go for what's cool or what will be good?
Yeah. The glaive is
100%.
thematic because the whole soul of Loki thing.
Right, yeah. Man, whatever was in that book really did numbers.
Literally waiting for an opportunity to explain all that in character. But, yeah,
Yeah, we're in the
Krell is
midst
now...
of escaping prison right now.
Yeah. That could be once we're safe kind of conversation. But, yeah, Krell gets all her various weapons back in their sheaths and ready for full-blown combat.
Aren't we all?
And what can she do to just make as much random chaos as absolutely possible?
Well, we know where we came in, so... The wise man would say, let's just go that way. I am getting too many goddamn messages.
Okay, that will work for purposes later. Alright. Alright, so what's the plan here?
Well, the plan is we really just gotta get the fuck out of here. I was thinking we'd just take the gondola back. We'd just what's the word? Commandeer the gondola, and then we just ride back. And if anyone stops us on the way down there, we we do what we do.
That's fair.
I think Paige ran into the courtyard to go tell our friends to run as a demon is currently trying to kill them.
Well, technically,
Or I
it's
guess
only
trying to
trying to
kill
kill guards.
Trying to kill guards, but I don't know, with how much Paige doesn't like to work, I could see him just letting him run rampant soon.
Well, Paige isn't
You are
currently
more
in the
likely
blood
to-
circle, so...
Point is, he's doing that, so we're gonna wait for him to get back, and then I got the key off the warden, so we are hauling ass. Could go loot his office though. That would be sick. maybe not smart.
Well, it is where we're going, so.
Oh, well, there you go. Well, we should probably do that.
Alright. Well, Pages relaying the message to our allies. They're going to start heading for the entrance, grabbing whatever materials they had from the storeroom as well.
Very cool.
And every time I pass through Henry's body, I kick him.
Everyone kicks him as they pass by. Fuck that guy.
He's like literally every prisoner that's storming out. He's just getting their shots in.
You know,
Just absolutely turning the chest cavity and face of this corpse of what was, once was the warden. Just absolute piles of indistinguishable mush.
My threats of kicking people until they fall apart are not false.
Well, in this situation, you definitely have help.
Well, yeah, but, you know.
I'm going to do something before anything happens. I'm going to grab another guard body, carry up to the side of Henry, and animate the two of them.
Oh, shit.
I can animate two of them because I'm a necromancy wizard.
Good God.
Alright, so
Got anything special lined up for that?
they're both corpses, so they both become zombies.
Well, hey, that's two more things in the action economy.
There's two more things in there. I prefer the action monopoly.
Very nice.
Alright, so you called forth two more zombies from these corpses.
Yep, they also have my hit point maximum increased by 9 since my wizard level, and they have my proficiency bonus to weapon damage rolls.
Nice.
Very cool.
And then I'm going to shove Henry's zombie. So who's the tough guy now?
Genuine catharsis. It's such a sight to see. We do have to move on though, so let's do that. I need to figure out a way to hide my Discord overlay because this shit is annoying.
Alright, so the demon is still raging in the courtyard, killing every guard in sight. Just
Great.
at this point, it's killed all the ones on the ground level, and it's just scaling the tower, Kong style.
Holy!
Oh no! Oh, those poor boys. Could have picked a different job.
Well, I imagine being a prison guard in a very unsanctioned prison is paying pretty well. So,
That's true.
they probably had other reasons among them, but
But
money
look
makes the
how
world go round.
Look how it's treating them. They're dying. The fools they are.
But yeah, the main group gathers together, ready to make their way out of this place.
Hell yeah. Let's fucking go.
I think Roll20 just had a stroke.
Oh no. All I did was click my token.
No, I was like trying to change the song, and all of a sudden it starts skipping.
Yeah.
Everything's moving real slow. In fairness,
Oh,
it is
boy.
hot as all hell in this room. Let me fix that.
Oh, roll 20. How beautifully flawed of a service you are.
forgot I was supposed to be up towards 90 today. I'm just going to deal with that slowness for now because it's irritating. Oh, that is really irritating. Let's try refreshing. Oh, that is much better.
There we go.
Sometimes it's all it takes, a quick refresh. Oh, hey, look at
Sometimes
that.
hitting a
They
few
made it
buttons
so
is
when
all
I
you-
actually click out of the fucking game, it ends the music.
What can you really do?
Alright.
You know, when we arrive at the other side of the gondola, we could just probably carry Henry, who's a little bit strange, and say, oh no, he got really hurt, he's a bit sick. We are here to take him to
With
the
his
hospital.
face and chest completely caved in.
He looks unrecognizable. They're like, "That's Henry." What happened to him? And he's like, "No, he's fine. Don't worry about it."
No, but he's got a really rare disease. You can
Yeah,
name
he's
it
got
if
a
you
he's
want.
got a he's got a really like bad infection. Don't touch him. We can touch him because I'm holy. He's magic, and she's not touching him, so we're good. I'm a paladin. I can cure illness. Just I need a quick nap.
Alright, so we're making our way to the gondola station and Henry's office.
Yes.
Let me just gather all the important prisoners in a bubble here to make them easy to move.
He had dope magic swag on him, so he's probably got dope magic swag in his office. It's called logic.
Alright, you make your way to his office. It is as previously described. So I hope anyone remembers that.
Of course, I remember.
And yeah, it was only like 6 weeks ago.
Something like that. But, it's
It was
rather
wild.
lavish. Big ass wooden table. All kinds of little trophies and tidbits from prisoners he's killed. That reminds me, I can eliminate another name from our syndicate checklist here.
Hell yes.
Oh yeah. Does he have any food on his office?
Probably. But there is a distinct lack of alcohol. So yeah, that makes 5 syndicate members eliminated. There's
Now-
4 we know by name
Now-
remaining.
About that dope magic swag.
Alright, give me an investigation check to look around for anything that seems magical in nature.
I finally have a +1 to investigation.
It's one.
Oh, I rolled with advantage, 16.
Would have been your first roll.
Oh, the
anyway.
first roll. Okay. 19.
I wrote this down. Give me a second.
Sick.
You know, my other plan, if I didn't summon the demon, was to turn you into a giant squirrel.
Yeah, we went over
I
that.
I had imagined.
Alright, so a bunch of the, among a bunch of, I cannot word, surrounded by a bunch of, trinkets and baubles, there's quite a large sword on the wall. It's finely mounted, almost 6 feet in length.
Oh damn, it's huge then. What are we looking at here?
Get his description out. It has a leather woven handle with some kind of tooth is the pommel. Very ornate crossguard that appears to be the gaping maw of a dragon.
Oh, it's like this thing was made for me.
You did kill a dragon once.
I did kill a dragon, and also one of the depictions of my oath is frequently ruling like a tyrannical red dragon, so, you know. Not that that's what I'm gonna do, but...
I'm just
sure
going to
you won't.
assume that you're going to take this.
I mean, I don't think neither Paige nor Krell are even big enough to wield this thing, so,
Krell is a hexblade. She can wield literally anything.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
It just takes her an hour to be able to wield it.
Well, we don't have an hour. We have a now.
But yeah, let me add that into your character sheet. Because I have
Fuck
to
yeah.
actually custom write part of it in.
Oh shit. Getting the fancy stuff now. Might have to start leaving some things. I am. Well, actually, I don't know how close to... Oh, I'm fine.
Yeah,
not
you
even
could carry
close to
like
over
300 pounds. Fuck off.
I was like, how close am I to being over encumbered? Oh, I'm fucking chilling. I can truly carry so much shit. That is the fighter classic, carrying just so many fucking weapons that you're not gonna use. I could probably trade this mace for another magic weapon. Or maybe I can get Hue and Talon upgraded. That'd be cool. Yeah.
You ever
Maybe I
see
can-
that Thundercats from the 80s show?
Yes.
I'm familiar.
There's one episode where there's a guy who collects swords.
That's fucking awesome.
Yep, he has like a backpack filled with swords bigger than him.
That
I like to
sounds
imagine
sick.
that Spoon carries his weapons like that.
The Spoon's all prim and proper. He's got like good sheaths and shit, good scabbards.
I think you can find him if I search on Google. Oh yeah, found him. Okay, it's not how I
And,
remember, but it's close enough.
Statistically, that is now Spoon's most damaging weapon.
Hell yeah, what are we looking at here? Let me see this fucking thing.
It
The
is a...
Dragon Slayer Greatsword.
Oh yeah.
That sounds familiar.
Oh yeah, send the
Feel like I
image of the guy on this sword.
2d6. Oh, great. I'm back to the Greatsword gang. 2d6 plus 6. Huh. Wow. So what? I don't know what the deal with this thing is, but I've got it now.
Oh wait, that's supposed to be a +2, not +1.
Ooh. So it's plus 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is technically my most damaging weapon, and I've got a plus 11 to hit with it, so... Ooh, my total turn economy may go down by 1, but... It don't matter.
Yeah, but say hitting with that 4 times, I don't think that matters anymore.
Exactly. So now my bonus
Plus, if
action
you
can
roll
be resumed
ones,
to
you can
actually do
re-roll
things.
them.
Yeah,
Because you can use Great Weapon Master on it.
that is true. Oh, I should have been doing that on those, Well, no. Oh, yeah, because I wasn't two-handing anything. But now I can! Time to fuck shit up.
Oh yeah, I found the image of the guy I posted on Discord.
Yeah.
That's a Spoon carrying his weapons.
That's any fighter carrying their weapons, let's be frank.
Pretty much. Reminds me of the one sword you get in Elden Ring for defeating the guy at the way bottom of the map. It's literally a great sword made out of long swords.
That's fucking aw. That's just what Cloud Sword is in like one of the extended media. It's just it's 6 smaller swords taped together effectively.
Let me see if I can find it real quick.
That is definitely a From Software weapon at its peak.
There's a lot of ridiculous weapons in Elden Ring.
I really should play that game more.
Yeah, the grafted blade greatsword.
Ah, right. Of course.
Let me just upload that. Literally a sword made of smaller swords.
Oh wow.
I used that thing for so fucking long until I switched to a dex build.
It's so goofy. I love it.
But, yeah, there's all kinds of various oddities and trinkets and such just hanging out in this office.
Well,
That sword included.
Yeah.
I feel like I need to leave some kind of mark aside from having killed this guy.
Oh yeah, Paige, weren't you gonna
blow up.
burn this place down?
Oh yeah, weren't you gonna burn this place down?
With pleasure.
Great.
Spoon can
I don't
summon
know.
a bunch of oil to make it easier.
Yeah, that's true.
He's got that jug of alchemy. I think it's like a
So-
quart of oil. Or you
Yeah,
can
get
make a
someone-
gallon of wine, which is equally flammable.
Yeah, I've got the fucking jug! You want to start with this office then?
Boom, would you please?
For sure.
An oil through this office.
Wait, am I attuned to it? Do I have to attune to it? No, I
Don't
can just
think
use
so.
it, right? Alright.
Nope, no attunement.
Alright, cool. I will, produce some, booze, take a big swig for me, and just start, like, pouring it out like the mission in GTA 5.
Just pouring out 4 gallons of beer all over the place.
Here we go. Yep. I don't know, you can pick anything up that looks valuable before we burn this shit down. I don't really care. I got this cool sword out of it.
Do I find anything interesting for me?
Define interesting.
Anything that looks magical, not meant for fighters?
You find an interesting looking arm prosthetic.
Oh, okay.
A
going to
few
grab that.
jarred and preserved organs, such as eyes and tongues.
What the fuck?
Can I investigate if there's anything special in these eyes and tongues?
That was a weirdly accurate time for me to go and read the description of this fucking sword. I became intrigued at the same time of you talking about a bunch of jars of eyes and tongues.
But
Yeah, can I investigate to see if they're special anyway?
yeah, roll Arcana.
Arcana. Oh! Okay, I'm going to use my inspiration. And oh! Yay!
That
It's useful for once!
That is the game we play.
One of the eyes is oddly enough purple, and the other one, the iris, appears to be a magic sigil of some sort.
What?
I'm going to grab that.
Alright. Rate that in your inventory as magic eye, if you would.
Okay.
Magic eye.
Magic. I wonder if I'm going to have to make a transplant.
That'd be cool.
That would be really cool.
How's your wisdom?
My wisdom.
Yeah, what's your medicine looking like?
I have 14 on wisdom.
Oh, not terrible.
Better than Grell.
Better than Spoon.
Only by 1, though.
You're better than Spoon by 4.
Perhaps if we can we have need of it, we can find an actual surgeon or doctor of some sort that's slightly better at medicine.
That'd be stupid. Why would we do that?
But you also find a small open lockbox containing a pretty substantial pile of platinum coins.
Oh shit!
How many?
No one said anything about
600 platinum.
Oh!
Oh my god!
I have 7.
Holy fucking shit! That's so much money!
And also tucked into that lockbox is an opened letter.
Oh yeah, we gotta read that. That's just part of the job at this point.
Can I read the letter out loud?
Sure. It reads as follows, and I gotta find my notes on this because I don't know where the hell I put them, or even if I printed them off.
Hopefully this is important, and if not, whatever. We just got 700 platinum pieces.
600 platinum.
600. Sorry, he's got 700 total. That's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which translates to 6,000 gold, so substantial money.
You could buy another house.
You could buy a tier 3 or lower magic item.
That is true.
I can
I
buy
don't
that
know.
book that was in for me, but I didn't.
You could buy
get it.
2 of those books.
You could buy truly so many things.
Yeah. Not a lot you can't buy for 6 grand. But, the note reads as follows. The prison is no longer profitable to me. You're killing prisoners at too high a rate. If it keeps up, I'm going to have to pull out my funding. Signed, The Mason.
The Mason.
Oh,
That was a name I got, right?
That is not a name you got. It is a
Okay.
additional name for the
The
syndicate
Mason.
chart here.
God, these people have such dumb fucking names.
God damn it.
The Mason? Like a stonemason?
ding
I
ding
guess-
ding.
Well, from what you've
I guess
seen,
that-
the people does seem to be a theme.
One is animals. The
Oh,
other one is dogs, the
Gotcha,
other-
that's right. Yeah, I forgot. They've got like naming schemes.
I wonder what's this one that we still don't know.
I don't know. Mythical creature. Oh no, we already did creatures. If I had to guess, that one's maybe gonna be like
Numbers. Or colors.
the one.
The one.
Damn it.
If I had to guess, I'd say like elements maybe. So we'll get like the fire, the lightning, the ice. But I like your idea better.
The numbers.
The numbers.
And number 3, 4.
2 and 1.
And we
Because if
got
there's
the
anything
chief.
intimidating.
The chief is 0. Actually, yeah, every single one of them has like a certain type of names, but what about the chief? The head.
Maybe they just call him the chief.
Or what's the chief of a syndicate? Would be the president? No.
A manager.
He's the manager.
I don't know, man.
Speak to the manager.
They're a criminal organization. Do you think they're there for flair or anything cool?
With these types of names, yeah.
Fair, I guess.
I mean, they could just have gone with like chief of the prison and agent 2.
Damn.
You know, I don't know, man. It's weird.
There we go.
What matters is that we're the winners here. So let's call the fucking gondola and move on.
But yeah, we now have a new name for our ever-growing list. We have 2 mid-boss names at this point.
Yep, the dragon and the mason.
Progress.
Not confused with Mason Bloodborne.
Right? Yeah. No. Actual mason, not a stone mason.
Yeah, I don't see this being confusing in the slightest.
There's the name, and then there's the
Profession, and then there's the person.
very easily split up here. I
Yeah.
think.
With the office fully looted, at least for what we care to take, the remainder of our prisoner friends here will take whatever catches their eye. As the prison behind us starts burning, we call the gondola over to our side. And
Yeah, by the way, I just like leave the room and snap my fingers, a little flame appears and explodes the whole room.
Awesome. Well,
Oh, just a fun gimmick. Spoon, as you notice Paige walking, you notice his bag is just flying around him.
huh.
Because now I'm telekinetic, I'm not carrying anything with my hands.
I imagine most people who are magic here can see Skewer, right? Skewer's not like invisible to everyone.
your wolf.
Yeah, Skewer's the wolf.
Only certain people can see him.
Only certain people can see him. Gotcha.
I don't remember if Paige can see him, I think no.
Paige can. Krell
Can.
cannot.
Well, Krell can't see, so
Yeah.
But she can sense the existence of entities around her, but can't pick up on the wolf because it's not physical. Granted,
Cool
if we start making noises, she could pick up on it, but Krell can't see ghosts.
can't see ghosts. Right. Like most people. Most people can't see ghosts.
But yeah, a few minutes go by as the gondola slowly makes its way over a couple 100 meters of lake. And we all pile in.
Man.
As it slowly makes its way to the opposite shore. We now have some reprieve time.
How much reprieve time?
It took about 15 minutes for the gondola to get from the other side to this side.
Alright, so we get to chill for a little bit.
Can't wait to see some fresh air on the other side.
Yeah, the air is almost choking as we're passing over the sulfur water.
Yeah, well,
is not doing our lungs any favors in the slightest.
You know, we should probably get out of these jumpsuits before we get to the other side.
I'm fully in my armor.
Krell
That's
and
all
Spoon
you.
are already wearing their gear. So are the other
Yep.
prisoners. You're the only one that didn't change.
You're the only one who hasn't changed into his stuff.
Yeah, so if you excuse me, I'm going to put my suit back on and the robes on top.
Just fully derobe right here.
Yep, fuck it.
Great.
Didn't take a shower that whole time we were in the prison. Just dropping trow in front of everybody.
Yep, I should probably just clean myself with prestidigitation since I can finally do that.
Oh yeah, that reminds me.
it's not
Spoon is still wearing his collar.
Oh yeah, I still have mine.
But we gotta find a way to explain that.
I mean, I'd probably hide it. Pop up my. I don't have a collar to pop up. Damn it.
But there is something Krell can do while we're just kind of chilling here. She can make use of that mantle of whispers to steal the shadow of the dead guard.
Oh, great.
So at least she can disguise herself as a guard for when we arrive. So that could be part of whatever we decide to plan.
Yeah. We're in a pretty rough spot. Seemingly remember quite a few guards. Oh wait, no, I wasn't there. Never mind.
Yeah, you get that knowledge.
I was never there. I mean, they gotta have people guarding this thing, but I don't know. I'm sure we'll be fine. We'll handle it.
We could just set fire on them.
Yeah, we could, but they're not really. They're just dudes. They're just trying to get paid.
I'm going to point to the zombie who used to be a guard. This one also wants to get paid.
Well, yeah, but he tried to kill me. There's a difference.
They will do the same on the other side.
Not if.
Okay,
not
if
we,
you
not
want
if we
to
scare the
get,
shit out of them.
if you want to get out peacefully, we can just pretend that Ryan's sick. Henry, I mean, it's the same thing.
I don't know if that's gonna work, but we can certainly try. It's not, it's not impossible.
I can clean the blood and just say he's sick.
I don't think the blood is the only problem.
Metagaming right now, although the tokens look like that, Henry at the moment just looks like a little off.
Yeah, they're literally reanimated versions of their corpses.
Yeah, but we did batter the shit out of him.
And one's all slashed to shit, and one is Henry with his body caved in.
All I'm saying is, we could probably. God damn it! If the Grey Hunters stop bringing me power right now, I could totally scare the shit out of all those dudes.
We can just say that a demon appeared on prison and this was
And this was the result. Yeah, that might work. Because
And
that
that's
did
not
quite
true.
literally happen.
Yep.
We'll figure it out. We got time.
You guys didn't have any friends on there that might die, right?
No.
No one asking for the prisoners.
Well,
Do I now? What are you asking the prisoners?
If they didn't have any friends in there that might die.
None that they care about.
And then it's fine.
well, that is a minor victory, or maybe a major one. I'm not sure.
Well, we are
We've
the
won.
escape
We've
the
won.
prison.
Anything else we should discuss before we get there?
I think we're good.
Do we even have a cohesive plan yet?
Well, the main idea is we're gonna try and convince them that these two got infected with some kind of demon rot. That's the plan. Now, am I convinced that's gonna work? No. But there's a chance.
If that doesn't work, we blow them up and then we, I don't know, run through, run back to the house or something.
We'll figure it out. We got this.
As long as we are not followed, I think we will be okay.
Primary idea, if that doesn't work, I'll try and scare the shit out of them. But I don't have a great way of doing that at the moment.
You can't just turn to something giant.
Though to be fair, right? If we're being honest, us escaping alone would be pretty awful. So if we declare that we have the corpse of the warden right here, these guys might just not fight at all. We also didn't consider the fact they may not even be there. There might not be any guards. There probably will be, but, you know, it's something to consider.
I could also, if push comes to shove, just throw invisibility on top of us and we just get out.
I'm seeing lots of conflicting plans here.
We could do something spur of the moment.
Isn't that how we just operate normally?
Spur of the moment, yeah. Alright. So, general idea is if they're smart enough to realize that it's not some sort of demon rot, which I don't think they will be, we could also just straight up declare that we are escapees and that we killed the warden. And these guys might just give up based on that alone. That's the general idea I got out of this.
Oh, it could work.
It could work. And, you know, the chances aren't zero, therefore, we fucking send it.
I don't see this going.
That's how we do it in Squirrelstead. You either don't do it at all, or you fucking send it.
And look where that's gotten you.
Winning. That's where.
I remember you getting your shit kicked in solitary.
Well, he had the advantage. I was tied to a chair. And then when I wasn't tied to the chair, guess what happened? That motherfucker died.
And Crow just spent 3 days psychologically tormenting the man.
Yeah, so that guy lost. He fundamentally lost the game.
But yeah, for what is about the longest 15 minutes of our lives, we continue to slowly move forward over the gondola until it's about halfway across, and then it stops moving.
Fuck. What's going on here?
Maybe I stop in the middle.
Is there yeah, time to peek out the window, see what's going on.
There's no landing here. We're just suspended in the air a couple hundred meters out over the lake of sulfur water. And
alright. I'm not a gondola doctor, but I think something's wrong.
See, Myra's side had the knowledge that this thing's supposed to be on a schedule.
Alright. We should have considered that. Alright.
And there was probably even a printed schedule in the office we were just in.
Oh yeah,
we didn't think of that.
Perfect sense. We didn't think of that.
And now it's on fire.
What, you expect me to think of the elementary things? Come on now.
We have one person whose main thing is that they are smart.
Who's that?
Well,
That's Paige.
who? Since when?
Since he is a wizard.
That's fair. Wizards are typically pretty smart.
He's intelligent, not smart.
There's a difference.
Rather, he's intelligent when he chooses to use it.
Exactly.
Well, someone got some kind of magic we can use to get this thing moving. Otherwise, we're just kind of here right now.
Well, I don't think a massive amount of curses, illusions, and eldritch horrors is going to make this situation any better, so Krell has nothing.
You guys can think of any beast that could help us?
Probably something with wings. Something big.
We are in the middle of a sea of sulfur.
Yeah. So something that could fly would probably be great.
Except
It
we
was
already
nice.
learned that nothing could fly in or out.
Right. Well, I could try and climb on top of this thing and push it by stomping on
Can
it.
I
But I
roll-
don't think that's a great idea.
Can I roll intelligence to see if I remember a type of fish that can swim in sulfur? Like a rocky fantasy fish?
That would be history, and now I gotta look up beasts. Thanks.
Okay, but can I roll history already?
Yeah, you can roll history while I do some research.
13.
13. I'm a pretty experienced hunter. Can I roll history?
Sure.
Fuck yeah. I keep forgetting to turn that. Oh, it's a nat 20.
You definitely remember.
I forgot to turn off advantage, but it is a nat 20. Beautiful. You always need to ask. Through asking, we get victory.
The things y'all make me have to look up.
You were the one who set this up.
This is your fault.
Listen, I didn't expect you to resort to polymorphic things.
I mean, what am I going to do?
Maybe,
It's the same
maybe
stage.
I can maybe go up and oil the brakes so they stop working, so we move anyway. That's a possibility. That's actually not a terrible idea. I can produce. Is that one of the things I can produce with the alchemy jug? Oil.
It is, but you have to wait for it to refill before you can use it again. So
Oh,
you just waste a
shit.
bunch of beer.
That's true.
I mean, if anyone enters the cart, they're going to be in for a surprise.
It's 2 gallons per minute, and we've been on here for a while.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. It says next dawn.
Yeah, you gotta wait for it after you use it again. Alright.
Yeah, so I just have beer in here until it's fucking until I've used 4. Oh no, I did all 4 gallons in there. Never mind.
Alright, so with your hunter's knowledge, you are aware that there are a vast number of aquatic creatures but none of them have an active resistance to heat. Although there are a couple that don't need to breathe. I am receiving a phone call. Give me a moment.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna find much that can swim in effectively acid water. I don't nothing in my memory that can do that. There might be a squirrel that can, though. We got all types of squirrels.
Maybe the magic squirrel.
Again, there was a fucking like sorcerer supreme squirrel, man. You gotta, when it comes to squirrel stand, you gotta expect anything and everything.
I'm still waiting for the arc where Spoons turns into a were squirrel.
I'm gonna get lycanthropy from a were squirrel. Boy, that'd be tragic. That would be going against everything I've ever learned.
Alright, that's sorted. But, yeah, there's very few creatures that could survive the heat alone, let alone ones that wouldn't need to breathe.
Well, yeah, I don't think that plan's gonna work out very well.
Oh wow.
Not to mention how we get all of us down a couple 100 meters to get on top
That's
of
bad. Yeah, that's
such
bad
aquatic
too.
creature.
No, my idea was to like send Spoon to the other side. He warns, oh, there's an emergency in prison. The gondola's coming off the usual hour.
Well, I think we're stuck. I'm not sure what we can do now. How hard of a task would it be to climb out a window onto the top of this thing?
Not too difficult. There's doors on either side.
Hell yeah. Then we'll go through a door to climb on top of this thing.
Okay, I am gonna need an acrobatics check on that one.
For sure. I've got +7. 23.
Not bad. You reach up with an undergrip on the lip of the roof and just kind of lift yourself up, pulling your legs up on top first before muscling the rest of your body up.
Alright, let's take a look here. What do we got going on? What's making this thing not move?
Perception check at disadvantage.
Fair enough. Please roll good. Where is it? There it is. Perception. An 8.
Oh.
Looking over the mechanics on the gondola itself, there's no mechanical error, but the brakes are engaged.
Okay. So, I might start breaking shit. Brakes are clearly on. That's obvious.
Don't forget that momentum is a thing.
I'm worried that if I hit it and it breaks, this thing's gonna go flying. And it's just gonna speed the fuck down there. But that might be our only option at the moment. What do we think?
I say fuck it.
It's not an altogether terrible option, but I'm not exactly looking forward to being paced on a wall.
I'm fully dead.
I'm definitely not looking forward to being paced on a wall.
Yeah, we'd have to really brace ourselves for this.
Do I have anything against that? No, I don't.
Okay.
Let's see if I think Spoon could have summoned some glue with his pot if he hadn't already. Honey.
Yeah,
Could have summoned honey. That would have helped.
Okay, how about... How far from the place would you say we are?
Easily 100 meters, roughly 300 feet.
Okay, that's pretty far. 300 feet. Do I have... I feel like I could use one of my many weapons as like a fucking like zip line.
You could, but how long is your strength gonna hold up for?
Well, I've got a good strength. It depends on what you make me roll.
Depends on how you do it.
I'm gonna look at the brake mechanism for like a release of some kind.
There does not appear to be a manual release.
Okay. Yeah, we're running low on options here.
Like on the gondola itself, are there any type of buttons or something?
No, there is no control panel inside. It seems it has to be controlled from one end or the other.
Well... I do have an idea. I could get down there myself. And maybe send this thing back.
Do
But
that
it's-
creatures like get hurt on the water?
What's the question?
What happens to the undead creatures when they touch the water?
I guess you'd have to find out the hard way.
Probably the same thing that happens to everyone else.
Accurate.
Yep, I'm going to send the one that's not Henry to the sulfur.
The guard, he's just gonna fucking walk out.
Yeah, the zombie of the guard just walks over to the door, takes a step out, and plummets a couple 100 feet to the water below, making a pretty impressive splash as he just belly flops straight into the water. Where's my D6s here? D6s. Alright.
Yeah, I think all that did was kill him.
So he fell 100 feet. So
10d6.
that is 10d6.
Yeah, very, very dead.
The zombie slaps into the water, just this straight momentum. Just a puddle of blood and whatever's left of his obliterated organs is just floating on top of the surface.
Yeah, no, he died.
Plan's not going to happen.
Okay. I might zip line down. I might do that.
But then you'll be alone against whatever is awaiting at the bottom. They clearly
Whatever's
stopped this
waiting for me
gondola.
yeah, something stopped it. There's clearly someone down there.
Oh,
Well,
maybe
gang,
there's a creature in the sulfur.
you think there might be something in the sulfur?
Yep.
Alive?
Yep.
Well,
Wait a moment. We are CR9, right? Ah, fuck. It's 15.
well, gang.
I was
We're
I was looking at purple worm.
Yeah, the way I see it, our options are we wait, I break the brakes, or I go down alone.
I say we break the brakes. I mean, this thing maximum speed is not going to be horrible.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
it's
know, man.
maximum speed without brakes. And
Yeah.
no way to stop when we get to the bottom.
So the issue then becomes, we're fully gonna crash through the wall.
Now, granted, I'm pretty sure we could survive that, but then we'd have to deal with whoever and whatever is at the bottom. So either
Oh,
way, this is going into a fight. It's just,
well,
are we all there, or is it just Spoon?
I think it'd be better for us to all be there.
Yep.
How easy to break does this mechanism look?
With your strength and that big-ass hammer you picked up earlier,
Great.
it should not be too terribly difficult.
The problem for me is that how am I gonna get... I'm at the most at risk here. I've got to fully flatten out and to hope I don't go flying in this process.
Well, you do have some form of rope, I would imagine. You could at least tether yourself to something. But
I do
you
have
also
rope on
run the
me.
risk of ripping yourself in half.
Yeah. So I might just have to flatten out on top of this thing. That might have to happen.
Just hope for the best.
I do weigh a lot, so hopefully the momentum doesn't...
You weigh quite a bit. You've got a whole lot of gear and armor to weigh you down.
Fuck it, here we go. Everyone grab onto something.
Wait. Can
Krell's
I?
just grabbing the nearest, like, sturdy, bolted down metal object to her. And just, like, hugging the damn thing in a seated position.
You know what?
Tell me when you're ready. I've got this maul ready to kick the shit out of this thing.
I'm going to do the same thing, and I'm going to have the zombie hold me as well.
Well, at least you've got an airbag as Spoon prepares his maul attack.
Alright, here we go!
Bang.
I gotta see if any of these prisoners have anything.
I'm just gonna go ahead and roll. It's a 14.
Plus 11. Holy shit.
Yeah, I got a plus 11. I rolled a 3. I don't know what this breaks AC is, but surely I can just keep taking swings.
Alright, Yorick's got fuck all. Varric has fuck all.
And when we arrive there, I'm going to probably try and stop myself with my what's the name of the ability again?
Telekinesis?
It's just
Meldak's gonna be
telekinetic.
fine.
Well, it was great knowing everyone here.
And Celeste is probably gonna be fine. Alright.
Here
I don't
we
think there's
go.
any other preparations we can make.
Nope, I just gotta be ready to flatten once I hit this thing.
I'm holding something very strong, the zombie is holding me, and I'm going to use my telekinetic powers to stop myself as well. Yeah,
How's a 14 do to this small mechanism?
Alright, so you take your big old maul and just swing with all your might at this brake locking mechanism and just shatter it into pieces.
Yeah, immediately after hitting it, the maul is... Well, I might actually still hold on to it, so I have a bit more weight as I fucking just flatten out on top of this fucking
And
gondola.
almost as soon as the brake is disengaged, the clamps that were holding it in place snap off and go flying in opposite directions.
Where
landing
was
in
the
the
brake
waterfall.
located?
The
Where
top,
was the brake located?
like, it'd be like the top center.
Okay, so do I have enough time as it breaks to rush over here and grab onto the lip to hold on?
You can make an athletics check.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I'll roll athletics.
Oh yeah, you're more than
17?
fine enough to get a good couple steps running dive while the mechanism is breaking and just latch onto the edge and the clamps go flying open.
Here we
Falling
go!
down into the water as the gondola begins tearing down the line straight towards the awaiting Doc on the other side at inhuman speeds. It's a pretty steep incline. This thing is just tearing with absolute speed.
Oh no!
And we will find out what happens next time.